All right, welcome to the comic book shop of doom here on awesomestreaming.com. Kevin Feige is eyeing Disney's top creative position. So he wants to move on from Marvel. He wants to become the Walt Disney Studios chairman, which is basically second in charge of the company after Bob Iger. So this guy's got some lofty goals. And this is a redo or a flashback, if you say, to Jeffrey Katzenberg. He wanted the number two job at Disney, and Michael Eisner wouldn't give it to him, and he left and formed DreamWorks. So is this in the works for Kevin Feige? So far, this is pretty interesting. He's made $28.5 billion collectively with the Marvel movies. And what is it? What have they done? Like 30 of them? 31 or 30? I forgot what's the number. But so it's close to like $1 billion a movie, okay? And he wants a promotion, and we'll see if he gets it. If not, who knows? But I know he was working on a Star Wars movie. Would they give him the job? I don't know. Is he going to get blamed for if these movies start to tank? Like, the money isn't where it should be. They keep talking about superhero fatigue. I think if they just slow it down a little bit, make better stories, it'll go on. But these guys are getting greedy with the 4 streaming shows and the 4 movies a year, 3 to 4 movies a year. I made a comment about this before where I could see Kevin Feige jumping ship and getting some investors. And either he buys Valiant Comics to get those copyrights to make movies, and what I would do is to sweeten it. I would pick up the Atlas comics from the 70s, like the Brute, the Scorpion. So you have a ready-made universe. You could mix those guys together. He could put out comics, and I would do, if I was him, he could get the investors to put up the money to do like 3 movies a year, and they could sell the movies overseas to make to get the money, the pre-sales, to get the money to make them, and they could, clean up here if they're decent. So I don't know what's the deal with him, if they're going to give him a heavier job or what. We'll see. But he has lofty goals. He's just not content with staying with Marvel forever. Now, if they don't give him that job, would he jump to another studio or another company if they offered him that position? That's an interesting thing, too. Especially if, like, in 2 years, if Universal / Comcast buys Warner Brothers, he may be in charge of DC and all of that stuff. DC, the Mummy movies, all those horror movies, the Fast Furious franchises, all that. He would be in charge of it all to keep it running. We will see. Everybody have a good day.